Hello, Kapil. Can you see my screen?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. So what I was saying that today we will discuss about that how to write the test cases in organization and how to write the test cases, how to write the test scenario. So I will give you the real-time
Yeah.
example also. So the first step will be that first of all you have to create a tab which will have the test history, and second thing there will
Okay.
be a tab known as the test scenarios, and third thing will be your test steps or your test cases or steps you can say. Okay, and some organization is breaking their this test cases or test design pattern in one more part known as the test objective. One
सर आपको वॉइस जा रहा है सर बीच बीच में.
okay, now I am audible.
Yeah, in between it's going off.
Okay, so the thing is that in some organization there is a some pattern also that there is a one more part known as the test objective which can be added. For example, that we have a scenario or like that check the login functionality functionality. Okay, so it will become our scenario. Okay,
Mhm.
and if I will say that inside that there will be more objective like the verify, valid user, verify and valid user. So a scenario can have unvalid or invalid user. So a scenario can have multiple objectives. Okay, so the scenario was that verify login functionality, verify login functionality. Inside that there is a two objective. Okay, objective 1 and this is objective 2. So inside that objective, to achieve this objective we will write our steps. So the step for this objective will be that enter the username, enter the password, click on the button. Then here will be enter the invalid username, invalid password, click button. So this is the something like that that I was telling you that in any organization we are generally following three structure. First there will be test history tab, then there will be scenarios, and then the scenarios like that. This is the history tab, or you can say that the description also. This will be history, and there will be, you can say, the scenarios, and then scenarios may have multiple objectives like that, objective 1, objective 2, like this one, and inside that objective we can have multiple steps to achieve that objective. Okay, so this is the structure that we used to follow in an organization. Objective 2. So we will write the steps to achieve these all objectives like that. Step 1 will be log into the you navigate to the URL, then enter the username, password, and third step will be the click on the button. So this is the structure what I'm telling you. Let me show you the exact copy that I have created. So first of all, I will show you some dummy copy of the test cases how we used to write. So I have that my screen is visible. So this is the history tab. Okay, so the history tab will have something like that. It will have here your organization logo or something else it will have. Then it will have some document number, document title, note, document history, and then serial number. Serial number means the issue number. Suppose that there is a test case which was issued and then on some other date there will be something. Suppose that then the author who is in, then who was the reviewer, then who was the approver. So this is the basic history part. So whenever a new person will come, he will get to know that it was written by whom, reviewed by whom, these all things. Okay. Now the second thing is that text scenarios. Text scenarios or something like that. We used to write our, you can say, the bulleted point in a sequence, means the flow of the application will be something like that. Suppose that if I am writing the test cases for the Gmail inbox, first of I will write that verify that user is able to log in, verify that user is able to click on the inbox button, verify that all the email are visible inside the inbox, verify that user is able to create the new email. Okay, now for this scenario or this objective, I will write my test cases. Okay, so for example, there is a first uh, scenario like that, verify the user have the option to create. Okay, so for this one I will write my test cases. Test cases will be like that, like scenario number, document referred, use case referred, use case id, objective. Remember, this is the objective of your scenario, or a scenario can have multiple objective also. For this objective, you will write the test case, system test case type, log test case type, like that, whether it is system test case or integration test case. Okay, then steps 1 2 3 4. So these all the steps will be here. Then step description, like the enter the username, these. Then if there any data is required, you can write the data. Expected result, first we will write our expected result, after that we will write our actual result. And then execution status. So status have three things, like pass, fail or pending. Pass means it is pass, fail means it is fail, and if it is failing, then you have to mention the bug, like which kind of bug is there. If you have logged, if you are failing something, that there must be some reason that why you are failing it. So means you have logged some bug, so you have to give the bug number. Pending means that this test case have not been executed yet, it is pending due to any bug or due to functionality not available or any reason that you have to mention. So it is iteration 1. And iteration 1, like the execution status, then retesting round, if any bug, will retesting round 2, retesting round 3, and then it will go on. And after that we have the regression round. There will be a regression round. Okay, so this is the thing that we are following in any organization. Then, oh sorry, regression is mentioned here. Then in the regression we have the retesting round 1 2 3, and then retesting round. Okay, so this is the thing that we have to follow in any organization. This is the standard sheet that I am showing you, that I am representing you here. So it have basic core tabs like the document history. Every test case, whether you are writing in your Qtest or any tool, these three tabs are mandatory. Okay, so also it may have some description part also. For example, that uh, if for example the scenario, any test case, some have some description also. So we will have one more column for description. For example, that uh, if I am checking some Facebook API, so I will write the description over there that all the your Facebook friends will appear here after connecting to the Facebook API. So this way I am telling my user that what this test case will do. So this is the basic flow or basic way to write the test cases. Okay, so this is the thing. And also we use you can say the color pattern. For example, if something is failing, something is there is some issue, or there something is pending, then we use color pattern. Okay, or we are making it pass after fail, so we are mentioning with the color, so that next time we will be able to find it easily. So this is the document that CMM level organization used to follow it. And also there will be unique document number. So this was something like the test cases. Now second document I will show you that use cases. Many of the people are confused that what is the use cases. So some issue in opening this one. Okay, no issue. So like that, it also have the document history, like that, so written by, review by, approved by, something like that. Then use cases of different. There is just a, if you have seen the checklist in any, you can say the in any website, that for quick testing we create some checklist or some kind of checklist provided by the client that I need these all things. So it is nothing. Use case means it is a kind of checklist which have the flow of your document, like the basic flow, that how your application will flow, that user open the page to create a new parameter, user select something, user click something. So this is the use case. If there is some alternative workflow, for example, that a task can be done by multiple ways, so I will also mention it as an alternate flow also. So in the use case, anyone can get to know that what is the flow of the application. Okay, so it is the use case. So you should know what is the use case, how to write it. Although every organization following their own standard based on their some CMM level or something else. Now one more thing I will check you. Yeah, it is I think that checklist. No, it is not required. Uh, yeah, it is required. Traceability matrix or test case coverage matrix. It is a very important interview question also. So what it have? It have one column will have the uh, your test case coverage matrix. How many test cases you have written, how many rounds you have performed, when you have started, when you have ended. So how many test cases was there, number of the test cases that you have executed, number of the test cases you have passed, number of cases you have failed, pending this one thing. So also pending due to data not available, pending due to functionality not available, pending due to defect, test coverage completeness, that how much you have test covered, success rate. So this is a kind of your test case coverage. Okay, it is not related to your RTM. RTM is something different. So it is your test case coverage report, you can say. And there was some document review sheet, I think so. Yeah, it is a kind of review sheet. You can also say it as a peer review sheet or formal review sheet. So this is the basic structure that I have created. That the review sheet have some column, like suppose that you have written some test cases, it is being reviewed by some formal member like that developer manager or something else. So he will create a sheet like review report. So reviewed by, reviewed category, reviewed module, these all things he will write, date and material under review. So whether it is reviewing your test cases and something else, and created and modified by problem, if he has seen some problem, and he will also give here the severity and the defect reason. So what is the action taken and verified, he will verify again whether you have fixed it or not. So this is the basic thing that you have to review in your review sheet, like the code requirement, KM data, and other project plan. So these are things can come under the review process. Okay, so this is just a review sheet. So this is the basic thing that I am just displaying you or just opening, because you should know about these all things, like what is the test cases, what is the test coverage, case coverage matrix, what is the review sheet, and these all things. And also if somebody is saying that they don't know about the RTM, so RTM is nothing, it is just a table. Okay, so once there will be some requirement, and there will be some your test cases, like the, you can say, test case. Here you will write your test cases, and then requirement, that R1, requirement R2, and requirement R3. So it is a kind of RTM, requirement traceability matrix, and there will be some test cases. We will map that which test case cover which requirement, which test case cover which requirement, whether we have covered all the requirement or not, whether our test case is covering all the requirement or not. To map these all things, it will become the requirement traceability matrix. Okay, one more thing I will show you, that test plan. Yes, I have created a test plan in my previous company for some project. So I'm just telling you some dummy things, like there was something social networking website for. So it will also have some document history, and then main thing will come here. Yes, document history, project introduction, type of testing in scope, testing not in scope, is testing overview. So these are the basic columns, that the basic page that we will test, and also the basic description of each page, and the what will be the approach, that is sprint level iteration, whatever model you are following, agile or something else. System integration testing end to end for all iteration, exploratory testing will be followed. So I will write these all things in my test plan. Integration testing and system testing we will do, and business functional testing, regression testing, test data, from where we will get the test data, what will be the scope of the testing, like this one. And also exploratory we need extra effort, usability testing we need extra effort. So what is the testing is not in scope, UAT and anything that is not mentioned under the type of testing in scope. So this is the basic thing that I will cover in my test plan. Also the I also will mention the hosting type, SMTP, these all things, database, what will be the database, and this one also, what will be the environment, what will be the entry criteria for to start the testing, and what will be the exit criteria. We will also mention where, when we will do the retesting, when we will do the regression testing. So these all things, exit criteria, that if there is some bug with the 2, bug in the medium 2, then we will exit. Travel 5 we will accept. So this is the something that at least 90% test cases should be passed. So these are the basic features of your test plan. So this is something like that, that how we are achieving the documents in our, you can say, in actual testing. So we will cover also the, you can say the, yes, here I have also given here some like the test cases and test plans. You can also see from my website also, test case design technique, how we will design the test case, like the boundary value and the equivalent partition, decision table, state diagram. So this is the way that, for example, I have given, uh, divide all the possible into the classes, such as there are finite number of the input equivalent class. You may be responsible for that the program behaves analogously for input in the same class. For example, there is some field that if a person is less than 18 age, then he and she will not be able to enter your website. So we will test all, you will write one test case for all the person whose age belong to 0 to 18, and you will write again the second test case for the person who age belong to the 18 to 50 or 80 plus age. Okay, so this is the strategy for the boundary value. You will also write the test case for your boundary, like the person just, uh, less than 18, just, um, uh, one more from 18, and just on 18. So this will be your boundary value test cases design pattern. And the test management tool, if you know how to manage your test cases on the Excel, then you can manage your test cases as everywhere. For the Qtest, it is a very easy tool. Jira also a very easy tool, it is also a bug tracking tool. So this is just a management tool. Also test plan, as I described you, that test plan have some basic criteria it have. So this is the RTM that I just shown you, that, there will be the test cases and there will be your requirement. So we will match that how many test cases we have written and how many requirements we are mapping with the each test cases, that we are covering all the requirement or not in our test cases. To map these all things, we write the RTM. So this is the basic testing that I am covering. It is a part of documentation, that how to write the test case, test scenario. Okay, so please, if you have any doubt or query, please ask me, and it is enough for a manual tester.
Mhm.
Okay,
Okay.
in any organization,
हेलो
yeah, in
सर, आपके पास सिग्नल इश्यू चल रहा है क्या?
no, signal are fine.
आपका वॉइस कंप्लीटली चला जा रहा है बीच में.
Okay, okay. So the thing is that in any organization, how the testing is going on. First of all, uh, first of all, the unit tester who have done the unit testing will shoot an email on your test manager or your testing team that I have done my unit testing. So let me open this one. So what will be the flow of unit testing in any organization? Let us say what type of organization you are following. You are working on a small or big organization or some senior level or something. The flow will be
सर,
something
आपका
like
वॉइस
this.
जा रहा है सर बीच में.
Okay, अब आ रही है.
हाँ, अभी आ रही है.
हाँ, So
बीच बीच में चला जा रहा है.
in any organization the pattern will be something like that. First of all, unit testing will be done, and after the unit testing the email will be shooted that a unit has been completed. Now first of all,
Okay.
the build will come to the tester it. So the tester, what the tester will do, tester will perform here the smoke testing. Smoke testing, that they will check that whether they can affect this build for further testing or not. If there is some major issues, so they will log that issues in the priority and severity like critical and high. Like critical and priority will be high. So they will log this bug and they will reject that bug. And now the responsible person will be the person who have done the unit testing. Okay, so build will be reverted back and bug will be logged in the critical and high severity priority. If it is not, if there is no bug, there is no affected, then we will move on next round, which is the execution round. So here the test cases that we have written will be executed. Okay, after the execution, whatever the bug you have logged, so you will log the bug, you will fail your test cases, and then the testing execution round will get completed. Then all the failed bugs will be re-executed, means retesting will be done. Retesting round 1 will come here. Now you, whatever the test cases that we have logged,
सर आपका वॉइस जा रहा है.
uh, whatever the test cases that have been failed, now you will pass them. Okay, so if there is any other bug which is getting reopened, we will just do the retesting round 2. And in this way, when the all bugs are fixed, then I will write my, you can say that, regression suite. So in general, we do not use to write the test cases for the regression testing, but due to some bugs it may happen that in some time I used to write some, I used to add some new test case, or I need to add some new test data. So I will enhance my regression suite, I will make a robust regression suite with the help of these all test cases, and then I will execute my regression suite, and then I will perform the retesting round 1 and 2.
हेलो.
Yeah, say.
हेलो.
Yeah, so this is the basic flow that a organization used to follow. So it's enough for manual testing. So this is the basic process that uh, a organization used to follow, the all the pattern. So this is the enough. So this is all about the manual testing that we have covered about the documentation part. If you have not seen my previous video, please have a look on that video. And this is all about the manual testing. If you have any doubt and concern, please feel free to ask me, and you can also write an email to me if you have any doubt or concern on cjohan281188@gmail.com. So thanks for watching. Have a great day.